Hello there. I would like to announce the making of a new series from the makers of Matt vs Wild and Matt Tries Baking. This series will be called Matt Builds Stuff, a series in which I try to build things with absolutely no experience and no idea what I'm doing and try to make something work. Because you know what, we got nothing better to do. So, episode 1 of this series is going to be me trying to build a pizza oven. Now, as we all know, the first step of building a pizza oven is that you may think it's to, lay a concrete base, but no. The first step is to clean the bricks, because I don't want to spend $11 a kg a brick, so I kind of got second-hand bricks that may have been on the ground for a long time and need a lot of cleaning. So we'll see how that goes, and that's going to take us a little while, so stay tuned. I know that I said that everyone knows that this is the first step, but I'm going to be honest, this is the last thing I expected to be doing when trying to build a pizza oven. But you know what? It makes everything fun, makes life interesting, and is all about character development. I don't like this. Alright, so after you've got your bricks and materials sorted, you want to be figuring out the location that you want to put your pizza oven. So initially I thought, you know what, I'm going to put it up on the deck. We can have people gather around and that'd be nice. And then after some thought I realized this is something that's going to be very, very heavy and very, very hot on a wooden deck. So that seemed a bit prone to accident. So anyway, I've selected a spot on the ground and I've prepared that. Here's a riddle for you. What happens when you cross absolutely zero experience with being a perfectionist? I'll tell you. It takes 3 hours to prepare a simple framing that probably shouldn't take more than about half an hour, just because I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so we finally managed to finish laying the base. I realized that laying concrete blocks is incredibly frustrating, mainly because as soon as you shift one above, the next one shifts below, and yeah, if anyone comments about this not being straight, I will throw something at you. Okay, so I've just built the framing for the concrete slab before I pour it, and I've just realized upon measuring, I've made this way too small because my maths was very much not on. Okay, so this is where we're up to with the pizza oven. I'm just not going to talk about that concrete slab and how much I want to hit it with a sledgehammer after the amount of time it took. And yeah, finally getting close. Alright, so just getting ready to lay the first arch. I've just mixed up the mortar, but I thought before I clean this off, does anyone want to lick the beater? I feel it would be a shame for it all to go to waste. Alright, so this is where we're up to at the moment. I know you might be thinking, Matt, that doesn't look like a pizza oven. No, that's a piece of plastic. The reason we have the piece of plastic is because last time I built the arch, the rain came and essentially re-liquefied the mortar and compromised the structural integrity. So yeah, we've rebuilt it better and stronger and temporarily waterproof. Okay, so you're probably tired of just looking at an unfinished pizza oven and watching and listening to me talk. So here's just a quick video of my face. Anyway, this is where we're up to now. We've finally got the first layer of the dome done, and so far this arch has survived the weather thanks to my genius in putting a piece of plastic over it. Ignore that pile of wood in the middle. That's a tool that we'll use in future. Okay, so something not quite opportune has just happened. I didn't realize that building the oven smaller would actually require more mortar, but when I think about it, the gaps in between bricks grow bigger when you've got larger angles to cover. So So this is where we're at the moment. I mean, it looks good so far, but I'm gonna have to take another trip down to Auckland to pick up more mortar. Okay, so we've finally finished the dome. Somehow I ran out of mortar again and bricks, but we improvised, so that's all going to be covered. So don't mind the fact that that is looking a little bit shabby. Yeah, so I pretty much had to use the sawdust from the bricks to and then wet it down to reconstitute it to make more mortar. But you know, I think it's got its own style. Okay, so we're nearly finished. What I've got here is ceramic fiber insulation covered in chicken wire, and we're just going to coat over the top of this with something called Chem Splash, which is kind of it's a pre-coat for plaster. Getting that chicken wire and the insulation right should take a lot more time than it should have, but you know, that's fine, it's done now. Okay, we're very nearly finished. We've got this cement-like layer laid on, and it's almost dry. I'll admit it's kind of a wonky shape at the moment, but yeah, we've got a coat of plaster over the top, and we should be able to even that out and make it nice and round. Yeah. Okay, so I've just been working on the door. This is oak stained with linseed oil. I'm just about to screw it to a metal plate for the inside. I whittled that handle into shape. Cut my leg with about a 3-inch gash. But you know, that's fine. So yeah, just about done this. Alright, we're very nearly finished. We've plastered over it, and this is now dried out. I got my dad to do it because plastering runs in our blood. Not literally, but there's been plastering for generations. And so yeah, we're just taping it up, ready to paint it, and then we just need to fire it up. And there we go, pretty well finished. I've just got to begin the firing process of slowly curing it and drying it out. So we're starting with paper fire and working our way up to full 500 or 600 degree fire. And here is the christening, you can call it that. Here we go! Okay, so we're doing the final firing process before we can start cooking pizzas. Look at that temperature in there. It's getting real hot. So this will be completely dried out now and ready to make our pizzas. Let's go. Alright, so I got the pizza ready to go in. We've got a simple but should be delicious bacon chorizo and mushroom on a basil pesto sauce. Yeah, I got asked yesterday if I was a pizza chef, and I guess we're about to find out, because at the moment I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. And in it goes, baby. So I'm not sure if you can see in there, but we did have a little bit of trouble getting it off. It's because I stretched the dough and put it on the pizza peel far too early. So this is somewhat working, but we also lost half the ingredients trying to shake it in. So not quite a pizza chef yet, but we're getting there. Alright guys, here we have our first pizza. Yeah, you can see most of the ingredients are at the back. So yeah, we're going to have to learn how to practice doing this, but this is my pizza oven now fully functional, and hopefully we'll get a bit better. So yeah. Okay, so this is Matt building a pizza oven. Finally finished. I think this took me close to 6 months of recording and building to get it finished. But yeah, some advice for if you want to buy your own, I would say get a kit set. They're not much more expensive, and you'll get all the plans on how to do it. Alright, I'll see you later.